right, here we go. So here is a corrective exercise plan that I have created. Um, and we are going to do a voiceover of the video. And here we are focusing on inhibiting your hip flexors, right? So your iliacus and your psoas major/minor. So yep, you can get a lacrosse ball, tennis ball, and all you're going to do is foam row on top of that ball. And again, find points of resistance. Once you find a spot, go ahead and stay on there for about 5 seconds or so. Up to your pain tolerance. I like to do 5 seconds, but honestly, anything from 5 to 10, 15 seconds is all right. And again, I'm doing a count off here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then move on. Good. The next thing here, we're gonna inhibit the piriformis. So here, it is important to get that to bend the leg like so, in order to get that piriformis on a stretch. In this manner, it's got to be at a 90 degrees or above. So that's why we're putting the leg over the opposite knee and foam rolling. And once you get on the spot, then you start your countdown. Good. It's a good way to inhibit your piriformis there. Now, the next thing we're going to do is our lengthening aspect. So here we're going to do, again, your hip flexors. So here we got to focus on those 90-degree angles, right? Make sure that the knee is in line with the floor. That back leg and that front knee are in line straight with the floor. And here we are doing that posterior pelvic tilt. So that's what my hands are demonstrating there. So here, good. Now I'm a bigger guy, so you might be able to see that tilt. But right now when I reset, good, that's the reset. And there's that posterior pelvic tilt. And here we're getting that iliacus. Now, if you want to focus on the psoas, now you just got to get that back leg a little further back, right? And you see you can get that more of a stretch in that aspect right there. Again, this is not necessary, but if you want to get your psoas, now for me, I like to grab that back leg there. Good. Now you're getting your quad as well. Now this is not necessarily necessary, but it will definitely help get a great stretch. Good. And again, we're focusing on pushing down with that force, get a good stretch. All right, next thing, we're going to activate the glute max. So here we're going to demonstrate a glute bridge. Now it's important here that we go ahead and set our core before we do our glute bridge. That's what I'm demonstrating here. See how my hand is going through the back of my back? Good. Now you gotta crush your low back. There you go. Crush that hand, and then you can go up and get a good contraction of those glutes. Now here I'm holding a contraction a little longer than usual, but you want to go 4, 2, 2, 2, right? So concentric up 2 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and on that eccentric, focus on that 4 seconds coming down. Good. So here, 3. Yeah, I'm holding a little too long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now that would be activating your glute max. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're moving on. Activate the TA. So here we're going to do the drawing in method, right? So here we're laying flat on our back. And you can use your hands here as I'm using as a stimulus, so you can feel that TA contracting, right? So same idea. You want to have your knees bent. That way we can put a lot of weight on that low back. And again, this is the training / activating of that core. So you use your hands as a little stimulus. Good, and there we did that drawing in method. Good, and here you can do the 4, 2, 2 if you wanted to. It's a little harder, but you can do it. I don't do a great job of demonstrating it here because it's hard to see. But good. Now I know you can see my toes coming up. I was trying really hard to demonstrate, but that's not necessary. Good. So that, again, this is drawing in method. Flatten out the back, contract that core, and use your hands as a stimulus to make sure you get that TA muscle. Fantastic. Last thing here, we're going to show you the bird dog. So here again, I'm demonstrating how your arms and knees need to be aligned with the floor. Good. Make sure we got a flat back here. And here we are demonstrating one of the progressions, right? Just starting off with the upper body. Good. And here we want to make sure this does not round, arch, or anything like that. Good. Now do opposite side, opposite leg. Good. And come back there. I did a poor job of resetting. Here I'm demonstrating how you don't want to round your back. None of that stuff. Good. Here we go again. Hopefully I do a better job this time. Oh, I got to work on my core. Fantastic. Good. See all that wobbling? So obviously I'm not that great, but that's what you want to focus on. This is what we can work on. Good. Again, you can do 4-2-2. Again, we're not activating, but this is the strengthening aspect, right? So working on the eccentrics would be fantastic. Great. 4. Perfect. Good. So again, this is a simple corrective exercise plan that you can implement, and hopefully this is a good starting point, and go for that from there. Again, every exercise program should be individualized, and that's the goal in this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys, and we will see you next week. Thank you.